What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and right now you're going to be finding out what the #1 thing is that you must avoid. At the start of Madden 19, you're going to want to make sure that you don't do this. Now, I was foolish enough to do it in Madden 18 because it looked like something new, and I thought it was rather exciting, and it turned out to be a nightmare for me. As a matter of fact, in my last game that I just played online, I'm going to show you something. We just won another Super Bowl earlier. I stream on Twitch regularly. If you want to watch me on Twitch live, definitely feel free to click the link in the description box for Twitch. Go over there, give me a follow so you can know when I go live. You can also follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld and on IG at GmiasWorld. Also, you can like me on Facebook as well at GmiasWorld. But this right here, we barely got this win for our 15th Super Bowl because LaDainian Tomlinson, the level master, he chose to fumble the ball on a kickoff return while I was on conservative. Now, if you guys don't understand what that means, conservative pretty much at the beginning of the year, a lot of people figured out that if you were running the ball on conservative, you could pretty much do whatever you want and you would never fumble. LaDainian Tomlinson has probably been a 99 carry with the toughness chem for a long time now. And he has fumbled the ball more than any other running back I've ever used in the history of Madden. So this one mistake that I made that I don't want you guys to make in Madden 19 is the level master situation. Now, I don't know if they're going to continue this, but let me just say this, right? You see how easy that looks, that 250 coins? It's like, bruh, it's 250 coins. What is that? You know, what's that doing? You know what I'm saying? That's not going to cost me anything. That 250 coins cost me more heart medication than you could ever think about, bro. Okay? Because this running back, when the game first was released, everything was fine, right? They patched the game to reduce the jukes and all that kind of stuff like that. And in doing the patch, it changed and altered the way the running backs played. Okay? So he automatically became a bum. Let's go ahead and take a look at his card right now to where it is. All right? We're going to look at the overall, and we're going to see exactly where he stands right now. And I'm going to let you guys understand this. His 99 overall carry is a joke. Okay? He's benched most of the time now. There he is right now. That's why you don't see his chem showing up, because he's benched. You could see his 99 carry, the toughness chem applies to that, right? So it's been 99 since his last couple upgrades, and he still will fumble the ball on conservative, okay? You can see right there he's a 99 speed. None of that really matters because he doesn't move like that anymore. What happens is this, right? Let me just break it down for you guys. With Madden 18, the most recent patch, right? Because what happened was they had a Hail Mary glitch. And you were able to just throw the ball and the cornerback would freeze and you would be wide open for 6. And that's pretty much what it was, right? It wasn't something that you couldn't deal with by itself, by just running man coverage and backing everybody off. EA thought they needed to patch it because, you know, it was known. People were tweeting about it. It was on Reddit. It was everywhere. So EA said, you know what? Let's go ahead and patch this. In patching the game, they actually changed everything that was working, completely changed after that patch. So in all actuality, Madden 18 wouldn't have been as bad gameplay-wise if they could have laid off that final patch. Because to be honest, even with the initial patch of giving the thresholds of the zones, they played pretty well. It's the continuous patch that made it kind of crazy. Also keep in mind with this, upon release, you were able to beat people deep. They weren't like sliding into you similar to what's been going on with 16 and 17. You were able to get a step and stay away. The patches started to alter the way the gameplay mechanics worked and in turn changed the way that everybody else was featured. So with me telling you guys right now to avoid the level master, I'm being very, very serious about this. Not only that, when you look at the way the schedule was, you weren't able to really keep up with it because EA would delay it for months and you wouldn't get anything. For months, you had to keep your LaDainian Tomlinson at whatever the limit was that they originally gave it to. I don't remember what it was, but I have step-by-step tutorials on my channel right here. If you just type in LaDainian Tomlinson Level Master, all the videos will come up, and you'll be able to see how I upgraded him and how I continued to get the level up. The schedule wasn't as precise as we would have liked. In Madden 19, maybe they lay it out better for us so we can know what's going on with the Level Master. That might change my idea of it because it depends also how the game plays. Now, keep in mind, when I got this game, I completely loved everything about it at launch. It was the patches that made me start to rage and not be able to deal with it. And that's win or lose. Because I don't mind, you know, of course I mind losing. I hate to lose. But if you outplay me, you deserve the win. And I'm pretty sure you guys feel like that also. But when you're throwing the ball right into my face and the ball goes through my eye socket and you scream out "dot" at the top of your lungs, that makes me want to rage. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it really, really, really grinds my gears when a guy comes out, runs to the right, throws the ball across his body to the left, throws it through 15 defenders or runs for 6. That really hurts me. It makes me feel a lot of animosity towards, you know, just my opponent and everything like that. Still, it's always good game at the end of the game. We don't keep it personal. We don't write hate messages. We don't do any of that stuff here. You know, we take our L's and we keep it moving. We take our W's and we keep it moving. But what I don't want from you guys, my viewers, is to be able to put yourself in a situation that I put myself in. Because not only did I spend that 250 coins to start it, but then I ended up spending weekly $2 a day. $2 a day with these packs right here to make sure that I got the additional 4 Tomlinson tokens to keep him upgraded. So I started to spend more money to upgrade a card that became useless after a patch. So this is what I propose to you guys. Let us try to figure out what cards we can keep that we can always have as auctionable so that we never are frustrated and that card has to stay in our binder. That's what I'm going to try to promote for us now going into Madden 19, because I understand that with the new upgrade system, you're going to be able to downgrade and sell stuff back and also get a portion of what you put into the card. But what I'm going to be looking for is this. I'm going to be looking for cards that we can find in the auction house that are auctionable, that we can still get rid of if we just don't want them. I don't want to deal with the Nat anyway. So when you look at a card like LaDainian Tomlinson, does it look pretty on the surface? Yeah, it looks pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this card was looking like really, really wild and glitchy at the start. But then when he starts doing wild things, like he's Rihanna, what are we supposed to do? That's the frustration that a lot of my viewers feel. Because most of the guys that come to my channel and you're new, it's like, yeah, bro, all he does is complain. That's not true. But I'm not going to speak to you about it because I don't need to. You see what I'm saying? If you take the time out to listen and understand what's going on and why I'm reacting the way that I'm reacting, you would understand it. It's not my job to explain to somebody that just comes in and just says whatever he wants and just assume stuff. You can't assume. You have to listen and understand and see why, because there's a process that goes into maximum rage. Nobody just goes from 0 to 100 real quick. It's a serious process that you go through. Okay? And one of the processes that made me crazy was not being able to rage sell LaDainian Tomlinson because I can't do anything with him. I can't quick sell him. I can't auction him. I can't trade him. Can't add him to a set. So he just sits there and there's nothing you can do about it. You understand what I'm saying? So once you get him maxed out and everything like that, it's nothing else you can do about it. And remember, you see that date? They didn't give us the 99 until May. Until May, bro. We didn't get the 99 over. So who, you know what I'm saying? Like, Madden is pretty much done. Like, you're not really doing nothing for the next couple months now. And now, if they're going to be releasing Madden earlier, it's even worse. So this, the process of upgrading it and having to wait was very, very terrible. And I don't want you guys to have to deal with that. Unless they give us a better schedule, we're able to see and it's transparent to know what we're going to do. Not only that, how the card actually plays based on the new format of what Madden will be. For example, the addition of one cut, push to pile, real player motion. If those things are what they say they are, then we'll take a chance. You know, I'll say, okay, you know what? Let's go, guys. Let's do it. But if we go ahead and we play the game and it doesn't make any sense, and say, for instance, the rookie premiere that I did was Saquon Barkley. Say he's able to, you know, he's going to come in at a 79 overall, right? If you completed the set and you have your Saquon Barkley, this guy's going to come in at a 79 overall. And that's pretty decent to start the year off, okay? That's extremely generous to start the year off, and he's going to be upgradable. So because we already invested in rookie premieres, I don't know if I should then recommend that we also invest in level masters. You understand what I'm saying? It's a situation where it's like overkill, and I don't want to put any of us in a situation where maximum rage is going to be the outcome. Because if that happens, we're just not having fun with the game. It's too early in the year to get involved with that, and we don't want to go that route. Okay? So we're going to have to play it smarter. Don't make that mistake. Before you actually go to start leveling up cards, make sure you've played a decent amount of solos. Make sure you've played online. make sure you see that these things that they've put into the game actually work. Make sure you do that, because if you do not, you're going to end up with a lot of cards that you can't do anything with until the end of the year. Because now, with the Rookie Premiere, everybody was so excited that they gave you an option like, yeah, bro, you got power-ups. You can go ahead and get rid of them right now, and you can do this, and you can get these patches like this. 99 power-ups, you get 5 Rookie Premiere patches. You guys were very, very excited. But a lot of you guys were dying inside throughout the entire season. But it's all fun and games, though, at the end when you feel like you got something out of it. But let's not put ourselves in a situation to where we have to deal with a card that's not performing throughout the year. I'm not sure about the thresholds and how it's gonna, how it's going to happen. But if they do thresholds, that was funny. If they do the thresholds, this is the situation. If they go 91 zone as a threshold, but a 95 zone plays the same as a 91, listen, it doesn't matter about the card you pick, because there's no difference. It's, for example, right now, right? If you look at my corners, the way that they both play zone the same exact way. They're either going to let the C route beat them, or they're going to, play the C route. Like now, Night Train Lane, right, with toughness and the coach, he's 99 speed, right? And then you have Rod Woodson. Now look at their zone coverages, 97 and 96. Those guys play exactly like a 91 zone corner and like a 99 corner. Okay? So if that's the same situation in Madden 19, I'm going to urge you to not invest in something that's a level up master. You see what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter about anything, because if it's all the same, we might as well invest in something that we can get rid of, which is an auctionable card or something along those lines that we don't have to have stuck in our binder and just look at it and want to throw up every time you see it. Like LaDainian Tomlinson, bro. Every time I see him, I just want to throw up. I don't want that to be you in Madden 19. So go ahead and slap that like button real quick. Slap it hard so that it comes up. Go ahead and hit that sub button as well. Definitely turn on post notifications so you can know when a new video drops, so you can stay right up to date with everything that's going on Madden 19 and other games that'll be coming out this year as well, that we'll be watching and that we'll be putting out here live on YouTube at GmiasWorld. I want to thank you so much. Have a good day. One love.